Look who walked me to the station.
Hello, and welcome on board this LNER Azuma to London King's Cross.
See it, say it, sort it.
Modern football, it may have lost some of its magic and lustre over the years, but there's still romantic stories out there of teams that are punching well above their weight. And today we're off on a long journey to watch a team that's had some incredible results in Europe over the last few years. Does Bodø Glimt ring any bells? Let's go. First stop today will be Oslo with Norwegian, and they have an even smaller baggage allowance than Ryanair. Yep, that's it folks. I got the full body massage at security again. I must have a suspicious face. Now where are we going? Gate 14. Norway's Schengen, isn't it? It'll be interesting to see what all this new passport stuff's like.
Hello, just there. Perfect.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Hello.
Going to speed up, keep high speed up to Oslo. Try to save a few minutes for you.
Thank you. Goodbye. Immigration actually looked worse than it was. It took about just over half an hour to get through. The queue was massive, but yeah, they have to take your fingerprints and take a photo now. And I'm not sure, I'm getting a new passport soon, so I might have to do all that again. But I've got ages for my transfer. And we're through transfers, that was quite easy. And the staff at this airport, they're so friendly. Wish it was like that everywhere. I've got 3.5 hours now to my next flight. The things we do for a football match, I'll just try and not spend too much money in here, which isn't easy. I love these things. It's okay, you can get them in IKEA, can't you? Stockfish. Well, I said I'm not going to spend any money, but I had to get this little fella for Alicia, didn't I? Nachos! My next flight is on the board, but it's a long way down. It's proven really difficult to keep my wallet in my pocket. What a day, eh? Miserable. It's going to be quite late when I get to Bodø, and I've got time, so I thought I'll just have my dinner here. This is what you get for 22 quid. Well, let's be honest, that's not too bad, is it? Well presented, and it's chicken satés of course, and a wee Coke Zero. 22 quid. Let's get stuck in. That's a good satay. In fact, it's one of the best I've had. And Filson's my only dinner date tonight. And I can see why it's so busy. That was fantastic. Just like that, it's pitch black outside. Certainly still raining though. Right, who fancies continuing this journey up into the Arctic Circle? And another one. We're through. I was just thinking, when was the last time I was here? And it was when I was going to Svalbard. That was so much fun. I was just going to say, these colours look very Bodø Glimt, don't they? And it is. And of course a Champions League team. I wonder why they've got Bodø Glimt merchandise in Oslo. I mean, I'm glad they do. I was almost getting my wallet out there. Oh, we go through the wooden doors. Well, that's the next plane arrived, but apparently the destination is pronounced Bodø. Too late to change it now, eh?
Norwegian flight 356 to Bodø.
What a night! See you in a couple of days, Oslo.
Passengers, when you have found your seat, please take a small step to the side.
Right down the back tonight.
English from Flightic, so Captain speaking. My name is Otto Bridge. Otto Flightic. You'd like to look board, just need to finish some paperwork. Should be on our way in a few minutes. Thank you.
Velkommen til Bodø.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Bodø. We've arrived about half an hour late. The time currently is 10:30 PM and it's about 1 degree Celsius out there. But it's only about a 25-minute walk from here to the hotel. This is a very central little airport. And they've got some Bodø Glimt flags up there. They're very proud of their local team. Look, they've got these little seating areas where you can feel right at home. Gonna have to be very careful on this walk to the hotel because, as you can see, we've got bears. Let's get going. It's been a while since I was outside and the air feels lovely and fresh. We'll be back here on Monday morning for a 6 AM flight. Don't want to think about that yet. For now, let's start walking to the Smart Hotel. That's where I'll be based for the next couple of nights. If you can walk, I'm sure you can, yes. Centrum, 1 mile, kilometre. I don't know what they use here to measure distance in Norway, but what I do know is that my hotel is quite central. Well, on the far side of the centre, so it's not too far to walk. And I think we'll just go this way. All the houses here look very nice, wooden, cosy places. You're not going to see much of them tonight, but don't worry, I'll show you around in daylight before we leave. I could have got a bus or a taxi, of course, but I tell you what, I've been sitting down a lot today. It's nice to stretch the legs. Is that a shop that's open? Aye, it's open till 11 PM. Might grab some water. We just made it in time. No beer, Stephen. Water. Some nice Norwegian water. The football flags are just everywhere, by the way. Here's another one in the local supermarket. I'm looking forward to this game. I must admit I love arriving somewhere under the cover of darkness. You just see all the lights, it's very intriguing, and I know that I'll wake up tomorrow after a good night's sleep, energised and ready to explore. I tell you what, I'm so glad that football has brought me here. Otherwise it might be one of those cities that I just never see. Right, come on Steve, where's this hotel? Not too much further. But you can come here for a boorgasm. Good evening ladies. The Smart Hotel, that's my digs. We've made it. Looks alright, there's people still in reception, that's the main thing. Room 811. I don't think this hotel had 8 floors, but we'll soon find out. Breakfast from 7, and in Norway, breakfast tends to be included, which it is here, which is perfect, but on Monday, I'll be away too early, I'm afraid. I can't remember what kind of room I booked. We're going to get a surprise. Will it be tiny? Well, at least the door opens. Let there be light. Where's the lights? Oh, it's been a long day. And let me just get a wee bit more light in here and then I can show you the place. What do you do with this? Oh, you can twist it. Okay. I think that's broken. Yeah, so there's my room. It is very small, but it's just me. So it's perfect, and of course I've got a bathroom, a shower room. Hello! That's it. How long ago did we leave the house? That is 11:15, so it's 10:15 at home. We left at 8:15, so that is 14 hours. Can I count right? Yeah, I think so. Bodø, or Buddha, still don't know how you say it. So I'm switching off the camera and switching on the TV, and the next time I see you, it's match day. Good night. Look, Montrose. Welcome to match day. And welcome to my room. It was alright. The bed was comfy. This was breakfast, which tasted, and I even managed to construct myself a wee bacon roll. You can take the boy out of Greg's, eh? The shower in here, by the way, was really good. Oh, and you can safely drink the tap water in Norway. It's good stuff. And even the TV channels, loads of them, are in English.
Because, you know, this is his legacy.
And this is my legacy. There's just one little thing that's against me today, and that's when I look out the window. The weather. We've got mountains over to the left and a football stadium to the right. And raindrops everywhere. I've got no idea why I brought the sunnies, to be honest. But even though kickoff isn't till 5 o'clock, we really should get out there, shouldn't we? And for old Bodø, it's not such a bad day, although when you see 6 degrees there, the feels like is actually 2. Hats and jackets. No, I'm still in my room. It's absolutely chucking it down out there. I'm glad I don't have to check out today. It's been raining all morning and it's refusing to stop, so I think I'm going to dash along to the mall, which is about 10 minutes that way. But you'll see in a moment why I'm not using the official crossing. Aye. Ugh. And one thing I don't know at this stage is whether my seat at the football stadium this afternoon has a roof over it. That'll be interesting to find out. Oh boy, what a day. Next question, is the mall open? Or I might be going back to the hotel. It's not looking the busiest. Oh, at least we can get out the wet. The Narveson's open, if nothing else. I've got a feeling that shops here open about 12 on a Sunday, so I'd have a wee while to wait. Not that I need to buy anything. There will be a video still to come on the channel of my wander around Bodø, which was actually yesterday. Spoiler alert, the weather wasn't much different. There's a sports bar just across the road there, and I get the feeling that people might congregate there before the match, because it's not actually too far from the stadium. But on the building itself there's a name, and the first 4 letters of that name perfectly sum up today.
Slik lyder det hellige evangelium.
Nah, the rain has been incessant, so I've come back to the hotel just now, and any pre-match stuff, well, that's going to have to happen nearer to kick-off time. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I'm doing my best not to get ill on this trip. It's just not worth it. I'm going home tomorrow, which is Monday. Then we're away on Wednesday again for a 5 video filming trip. It's always a YouTuber's biggest challenge not getting a cold. So let's get that telly on. Well, at least the planes are still taking off, eh? Right, that's about 3 hours to kick off. I can see they've just put the lights on in the stadium. Let's head over that way now. For my first football match ever within the Arctic Circle. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you much of the game itself though. They're very protective of their product and I don't want to get a copyright strike, but we'll try and soak up some of that atmosphere. Soak up, probably not the best choice of words. They're quite big on their street art here in Bodø. If the weather had been better, I might have shown you more. Follow the yellow flags and we'll get to the stadium. I'd actually like to take one of those flags home, but I haven't found anywhere selling them yet. Wow, that's a camper van and a half. Quite literally, sort of bus. The houses here, they're all like something out of Dallas. Who remembers South Fork Ranch? People started to sit up and take notice of Bodø Glimt in the UK at least from some of their matches in Europe. I think they beat Roma and Lazio. In fact, I think they thrashed both of them in Europe. And then people were like, this team's alright. And in fact, Tottenham were here quite recently and I think they were lucky to escape with a draw. Bodø Glimt play on an artificial pitch and they use it to their advantage. They're switching the ball about nice and quickly and sharply. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of that tonight. And there it is, folks, it's a cute wee stadium. In fact, at one end, there's a supermarket and I'm not sure if that's apartments or a hotel. If it's a hotel, I wish I'd stayed there. Look, it's not just me, we've got another cameraman up there getting ready for the match at the Aspmyra Stadion. Sure I've said that wrong, but that's such a cool little stand, isn't it? Very old school. What have we got up here? I definitely need something yellow. A scarf at least. I can't even get in a blue jacket. I think that's the away team's colour. Can we peek through the gaps in the fence? Not really. But that's where the away supporters go through. I hope I'm not in there. Not just because it's the away team, but also they don't have a roof. And I thought I'd be the first here. See these poles, are they there for when the snow arrives? I think so. So if you want to do your shopping before the big match, there's a Boon Priest here. Open till 10 on a Sunday. That's today, by the way, it's a Sunday. And we've got a nice aerial shot there to show you what the stadium's like. I'm looking forward to this. Oh yeah, it is open. Oh, that football's going to be all over the place tonight. I'm sure they're used to it, the home side at least. If we look at the stadium map, I'm going to be in the LNS stand, which I think that does have a roof. And I'm in ERF, I'm not sure which. But that's alright, I would have taken any ticket to get into this game. There's the club shop. A lot of yellow in there. Not quite open yet, but I'll be opening my wallet when I get in there. How many stadiums do you know with flowers and plants outside? And next question, how long would they last back home? Oh no, prohibited items, video cameras. I hope they just mean the big ones. I better read all this before I go in. Some pre-match tactics going on in there, I think. I'm sure I'll be okay in there with a GoPro, eh? I'm starting to worry about this. I mean, it's got a smaller sensor than a phone, it should be fine. If this gate was open, I'd be able to get my hands on that match ball. So we're just 2.5 hours until kick-off. Welcome to top league football within the Arctic Circle. Once we get in, I hope they've got hot drinks and hot dogs. I'd love a pie, but that's not going to happen, is it? I should have lied to you and said this was a stadium. Be alright, as long as I've got a seat in the hut. Come on, the Bodø Glimt, let's go! Whoa! I can see trophies in this one. Must be a club room. I'm not going to look in through the window, there's people in there. I think the stadium holds 8,000 people, and it's a privilege to be one of them tonight. Now I think that says that the shop's going to be open 2 hours before kick-off, so that'll be 3 o'clock. Not too long till I've got my scarf on. So the distance I travelled to come and watch this game this evening, 2,400 miles. Imagine it being cancelled. It doesn't bear thinking about. The shop's open. Oh, look at all this merch. I want everything. Yeah, these flags are massive. I don't think they'd be allowed in the grounds back home. Steve breaking stuff. Oh, stickers. Oh, you can even get coffee. Oh look, they've put scarves on the statues. I love this. And fresh flowers. The gate should be open in about 10 minutes. I think this is the away team, Molde. Used to be managed by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Still very young lads. Right, we've made it. I didn't show going through the turnstiles because there was lots of security there, just in case there was a problem with the camera, but we're in. Let's go. Lovely stadium. Let's see where we're sitting. I had a QR code, but it wasn't working at the scanner. They just let me in anyway. So we're looking for F, row 12, seat 16. I think it's up here. Right in front of the corporate hospitality. That's the expensive seats. It's me. I tell you what folks, I am so glad to have that thing above me. They like their loud music in Norway. I'm sounding old. Come on guys, if there's one thing this pitch doesn't need, it's water. Oh no, another one. Just as well I spent 60 quid in the club shop, to stay cosy. I'm so sorry Filson. It's just for tonight, okay? Imagine you were on that seat there. For a moment the music has stopped and I've got a chance to speak to you. I don't know what to say, except just pan round over the stadium again. I've got about 8 layers on tonight, I need every one of them. That's a harsh wind that blows, and we've still got, what, 50 minutes till kick-off. I've got so much respect for people who vlog football matches. I don't know how they do it. Looking at the table, it should be quite an easy win, but it's never like that, is it? Half-time 2-1. We've got to try out this Norwegian football cuisine, haven't we? Very civilised. Tack. So there we are, folks. One very basic Norwegian hot dog, 65 kroner. I don't know how much that is, I'll pop it below, but hey, it does the job. Now, I'm no football pundit, but this game should be over by now. Seriously, Molde got a breakaway goal, and that's it, 2-1 at half-time. I'm going to do my normal and try and sit somewhere else for the second half because it's very cramped where I am at the moment, and I couldn't really show you much at all. Let's go and have a look. Ah, this is like a standing section. This is where all the noisy fans were. All the singing was coming from here. That must be the ultras, I guess. In the second half, we're going to find out, am I a lucky charm or am I a curse? Let's go back in. Yeah, I've just taken one of the empty seats down the front. I hadn't even realised the second half started already. I've got no idea what's going on. Let's go walk about again. I hope we don't miss a goal. Oh, it's freezing out here now, and they're all locked up. I can't hang about there, I'm afraid. Free kick, about 25 yards out. Oh. 3-1! I like standing here.
Spillerbytte hos Bodø Glimt gir en god applaus til nummer 8, Sondre Haugland, som går av. Ulrik Saltnes!
I think I'm going to officially put myself in the lucky charm category. Let's go. And even after the game you can still do your shopping. I actually need something for the room, but I'll go somewhere else. That was such a good night with some very skillful football and a unique atmosphere. You know, the kind of environment you'd take your whole family to, no problem. They're a friendly and happy bunch, these Norwegians. But I am not, and never will be, a football vlogger, that's for sure. And there's the stained glass in the cathedral, looking beautiful. And you know what I've just noticed? It's calm, and it's not raining. If I didn't need to be at the airport at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, I might have stayed out a bit longer tonight. I thought I'd just have a little look at the sports bar, but no. It's dead. Well, there's like 3 or 4 people in there. No drink for me tonight. Back to the hotel, let's go. Oh no, I was walking past the pizza shop and look what happened. So as I do one of those things you're only really allowed to do in a hotel, i.e. eat pizza in bed, I bid you good night, but why not stick around, join me for the journey home. Bright and early, see you in the morning, good night. Good morning, 4:30, let's go. That's the biggest tragedy, too early for breakfast. As easy as that. Let's go. Am I glad it's not raining? I think it's actually meant to be quite a nice day today. Typical, eh? See you later, Smart Hotel. That was a good stay. As I was saying on the way here, it's great you can just walk to the airport. You don't have to worry about bus timetables, where to find the bus, expensive taxis. You just walk. Bye girls, see you next time. Oh, the wee stadium. That was such a good game last night. I often find I get a good gauge of how I feel about a place when I'm leaving. And I'm quite sad to be leaving old Bodø. Maybe we'll come back one day in the Hurtigruten, eh? And there it is out of the trees, just like that. The bright lights of the Lufthaven. As expected, through security in about a minute, and here we are. Don't think there's much open yet. Although good old Narvesen never lets you down. Those croissants smell good. Aye, it's got to be done, I think. They look like good seats. I mean, yes they are, but it's not ideal for breakfast, is it? And at the moment the view's just a reflection of me. That's not the best. These Norwegians make a good cup of coffee, by the way. And good croissants. We can almost be in Italy, not inside the Arctic Circle. Oh, they're going to be building a new airport. There's a reason to return in 2029. I hope I'm still making videos then. If that shop was open, I'd be buying those. Maybe in Oslo.
After the aircraft from row 17 to 32.
What am I? 19A. Oh, it's chilly, and that wind. Morning. What a kerfuffle. But at least I've got a windy this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, welcome aboard. We are ready for departure very soon to Oslo. Flight time 1 hour and 10 minutes. Enjoy the flight. Don't forget to watch the safety demonstration that will be shown to you shortly. Thank you.
have landed 10 minutes ahead of schedule.
Thank you. Next flight, 11:30.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Norwegian flight 1640 to Edinburgh.
And for the final time today, we're in. The Disney style queues at the UK border have finally broken me, but it doesn't matter because we're back home. We're in Scotland and it was all worth it. But do I look tired? Yes, I am. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.